Hello students, I hope you are getting the concept through these videos, and today we will start the chapter number 2 of our accountancy. Basic accounting terms. That is our chapter number 2. You know, my dear students, in our accountancy we have so many different words and terms. And I have used these terms and words in my previous videos or in my previous lectures. For a commerce student, it is necessary to understand these terms and different words which we use in our accountancy book. Right, students? And now we will start its first accounting term, that is business transaction. The first one is business transaction. It is an economic activity that can be measured in terms of money and which affects the financial position of the business. You know, my dear students, only economic activities will be recorded in our accountancy. Non-economic activities affects our business a lot, but we will not record them. How we can come to know that which type of activity is economic and which type of activity is not economic? Simply those activities which are measured in terms of money is economic activity. Those whom we cannot measure in money is called non-economic activity. And non-economic activities are not included in our syllabus, right, students? And economic activities like goods purchased. If we have purchased goods, then it is also economic activity. If the businessman sold the product, it is also economic activity. The businessman got money from outside, that is also economic activity. And businessman pay the money for the goods is also economic activity. That is the business transaction, right? And the next is event. Event, the next term is event. An event is the result of transaction at the end of the year. How an event occurred? An event is occurred because of transactions. My dear students, if we are not having any transaction in our business, then there is no question of event. We may have only the event after the transactions. If we have done the buying and selling only at the end of the year, we can have stock, we can have cash. You know the meaning of cash means liquid cash, money. Stock means the product which we have at the end of the year. Unsold stock, जो सामान साल के अंत में हमारे पास बिना बिका रह जाता है, उसको हम stock बोलते हैं. Right, students? That is the event. And the third is account. Account means khata. It refers to a sum record of relevant transaction to a particular head at one place. Account means it is a place where we will record all the transaction related to a particular head is called account. Account is look like a T-shaped alphabet. T-shaped alphabet, my dear students, as you know, it is the T. And the same shape is having our account. Account is having two sides. The one side is called debit side and the other is called credit side. Particulars, amount, particulars and amount. Account is divided into two parts. One side is called debit side and the other is called credit side. In the coming chapters, we will read this in detail. Right, dear students? The next is capital. Capital means punji. Amount invested by owner in the firm is called capital. Capital का मतलब वो पूंजी जो एक ऑनर अपने बिजनेस को चलाने के लिए अपने बिजनेस में पैसे लगाता है. विदाउट कैपिटल इट इज़ नॉट ईजी फॉर अ ऑनर टू रन द बिजनेस. Right, my dear students? And capital is having a equation. Assets is equal to capital plus liabilities. These two terms I will explain in the next, assets and liabilities. Right? Without capital, we cannot survive for a long time. right? These are the accounting terms. Now we will move to the next accounting term, that is the drawings. Drawings means ahran. Ahran, the money or goods withdrawn by owner for personal use is called drawings. वो पैसा और सामान जो फर्म का स्वामी अपने पर्सनल यूज़ के लिए अपनी फर्म से निकालता है, चाहे वो गुड्स या सामान निकाले, चाहे वो पैसे निकाले अपने पर्सनल यूज़ के लिए, तो हम उसको बोलते हैं ड्राइंग्स. ड्राइंग्स, वी विल नॉट कॉल इट ड्राइंग. ड्राइंग इज आर्ट, चित्रकारी. दैट वर्ड इज ड्राइंग, बट हियर आई एम यूजिंग द वर्ड ड्राइंग्स. एस वर्ड इज देयर. आहरण, जब एक स्वामी, व्यापार का स्वामी व्यापार में से वस्तुएं और पैसे अपने पर्सनल व्यक्तिगत खर्चों के लिए निकालता है तो हम उसे आहरण कहते हैं. इसको मैं एक एग्जाम्पल के द्वारा क्लियर करती हूँ. जैसे व्यापार के मालिक ने अपने बच्चों की स्कूल फीस भरने के लिए व्यापार से 5,000 रुपये निकाले तो वो ड्राइंग्स कहलाएगा. ठीक है, ये उसका बिजनेस ट्रांजैक्शन नहीं है. Why it is not a business transaction? Because it is not related with the business benefit. We can measure it in terms of money, but that is not a business transaction. That is his personal transaction. And the sixth point is liabilities. दायित्व. Liabilities का मतलब होता है दायित्व. Liabilities are the obligations or debts that an enterprise has to pay after some time or in future. Liability is equal to assets minus capital. Liabilities means the obligations or the debts which the enterprise has to pay after some time or in the coming future. वो दायित्व हैं जो एक व्यापारी को आउटसाइड लोगों को देना पड़ता है कुछ समय के बाद या फिर लंबे समय के बाद. जो उत्तरदायित्व होते हैं, जो हमारी ऑब्लिगेशंस होती हैं, वो हमें पे करना पड़ता है बाहरी लोगों को. और ये दो प्रकार के होते हैं, इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल लाइबिलिटीज़, करंट एंड नॉन करंट लाइबिलिटीज़. Internal and external liabilities. Internal liabilities are those liabilities which the business has to pay to the owner. And what the owner want from the firm? Obviously, the owner want back its capital and profit from the firm. And external liabilities are those liabilities which the firm has to pay to the outsiders. जो बाहरी लोगों को फर्म को देना पड़ता है उसे कहा जाता है एक्सटर्नल लाइबिलिटीज. राइट. द नेक्स्ट इज करंट एंड नॉन करंट. करंट लाइबिलिटीज आर द ऑब्लिगेशन विच द फर्म हैज़ टू पे इन 1 ईयर. चालू दायित्व. करंट लाइबिलिटीज मीन्स चालू दायित्व. ये वो दायित्व हैं जो एक फर्म को 1 साल के अंदर अंदर चुकाने पड़ते हैं. इसीलिए हम इनको करंट लाइबिलिटीज़ कहकर बुलाते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, क्रेडिटर्स, बिल्स पेबल. क्रेडिटर्स मीन्स लेनदार. लेनदार, क्रेडिटर्स आर दोज पीपल्स हु प्रोवाइड अस credit. Suppose we have purchased goods from some person, from some supplier, and he give us the time 2 month 3 month for the payment, and these peoples we call creditors. हम उनको क्या कहेंगे? क्रेडिटर्स कहेंगे, क्योंकि हमने उधार में उनसे सामान खरीदा है. वो हमारे लेनदार हैं. ठीक है, वो हमसे पैसे लेने वाले हैं, हमें उनको पैसे देने हैं. उन लोगों के लिए हम डेटर्स कहलाएंगे और वो लोग हमारे लिए क्रेडिटर्स होंगे. ठीक है बच्चों. एंड द नेक्स्ट इज बिल्स पेबल. बिल्स पेबल ऐसे बिल्स जिनको हमें फ्यूचर में, कमिंग टाइम में पे करना है. उनको कहा जाता है बिल्स पेबल। पेबल दिए जाएंगे, ठीक है, देने योग्य बिल जिनको हमें भविष्य में देना है। और ये फर्म के लिए एक तरह की ऑब्लिगेशन है जिसको फर्म को पे करना है, ठीक है। और दूसरा है नॉन करंट लाइबिलिटीज़। नॉन करंट लाइबिलिटीज़, जो लाइबिलिटीज़ करंट नहीं है उसको हम नॉन करंट कहते हैं। नॉन करंट लाइबिलिटीज़ आर दोज विच द फर्म हैज़ टू पे आफ्टर 1 ईयर, जिसको 1 साल के बाद हमें पे करना है, उसको कहा जाता है नॉन करंट लाइबिलिटीज़। 1 साल से ज़्यादा 2 साल, 3 साल, 5 साल, ठीक है, इसका टाइम कितना भी हो सकता है, लेकिन 1 साल से ज़्यादा का समय हमारे पास यहाँ पर होता है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल लॉन्ग टर्म लोन, इट्स नेम इज शोइंग दैट लॉन्ग टर्म लोन, लंबे समय के लिए लिया गया लोन, दैट इज अ नॉन करंट liability which the firm has to pay after 1 year, that is our non-current liability. Now we will move to our next terminology, that is assets. Assets is a resource owned by a firm that can be expressed in terms of money and provide economic benefits to business. Assets, we can express them in terms of money, and these assets we can use in our business for the regeneration of money for economic benefits. For example, the businessman purchased a machinery. Now what the businessman will do with this machinery? He will use this machinery in the production. After the production, the businessman sold the product in the market and get the money. Without having assets in the business, it is not easy for a businessman to run the business successfully. Other assets we can also see, like building, like machinery, like furniture. All these things are assets, right? These are the fixed asset, and we may have current assets in our business also, like stock, debtors, cash, right? Now I will explain these types, right? Current asset and non-current assets. Assets are having 2 types, current assets and non-current assets. Current assets are those which are held for short period and converted into cash within 1 year. Current assets are those assets which we held for very short period, and we will convert these assets into cash within the 1 year, like debtors, stock. Debtors and stock. Now I will explain what do you mean by debtors. Debtors means देनदार, जिन्होंने हमें पैसे देने हैं, अभी तक दिए नहीं हैं. Let us take an example. Suppose we have sold some product to customer on credit. हमने किसी कस्टमर को उधार में सामान बेचा है, लेकिन उस कस्टमर से अभी तक हमें पैसे नहीं मिले हैं. हमने उधार में सामान बेचा है तो डेफिनेटली हमें पैसे उस समय पर नहीं मिले होंगे. तो जब तक वो व्यक्ति हमारे पैसे नहीं देता, तब तक वो व्यक्ति हमारा डेटर कहलाएगा, देनदार कहलाएगा. Right? And the next is stock. Stock means unsold goods which remains at the end of the year. बिना बिका माल जो साल के अंत में हमारे पास बच जाता है, उसको हम बोलते हैं stock. These are the current assets, and we will know the other names of current assets. We can call short-lived assets, we can call floating assets, we can call active assets, and we can call circulating assets. करंट एसेट्स को हम इन नामों से भी जान सकते हैं. कौन कौन से हैं वो नाम? शॉर्ट लिव एसेट्स, क्योंकि बहुत कम समय में हम इनको कैश में कन्वर्ट कर देते हैं, क्योंकि जैसे ही डेटर से हमें पैसे वापस मिलेंगे तो वो हमारी एसेट ख़त्म हो जाएगी. फ्लोटिंग एसेट्स, एक्टिव एसेट्स and circulating assets. Now we will move to its next type, non-current assets. Non-current assets are those assets which are not current and which we held for long period and use in business operations. जिनको हम बहुत लंबे समय तक के लिए अपने व्यापार में रखते हैं और उनको अपने बिजनेस में यूज़ करके मनी का रीजनरेशन करते हैं, मनी को जनरेट करते हैं, लाइक मशीनरी, लाइक फर्नीचर. आई हैव गिवन द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ मशीनरी इन द प्रीवियस इन द लास्ट पॉइंट, राइट. नेक्स्ट, टेंजिबल एसेट्स. Tangible assets are those which have physical existence and we can see and touch them, like machinery, like furniture, like building. We can see them and we can use them for a long period of time, right? And intangible assets. Intangible assets means adrishya sampattiyan. We cannot see and touch them. These assets don't have any physical existence. We cannot see, but we can feel them through its operations, through its working, like goodwill. Goodwill means the name, fame of a business, the reputation of a business. The next is fictitious assets. We can call them nominal assets also. We can call them fictitious and nominal assets. Those assets which cannot be realized in cash or no further benefits to the firm. ऐसी संपत्तियां जिनसे ना तो कोई कैश मिलने वाला है और ना ही जिनसे भविष्य में हमें कोई फ़ायदा होने वाला है. Only for the namesake we will include them in the assets, like advertisement expenditure, like debit balance of profit and loss account, right? These are the fictitious assets. Some more accounting terms are left. In the next class, I'll let you know the more accounting terminology. Right? Enough for the day. Bye-bye, students.